It's smoky, so we don't really have anything else to do right now.
Simply the best. Look at that.
It's just really gorgeous.
I did read in the comments of people getting stuck, but it was always in the gravel, like the loose gravel by the Mohr.
Hi, we're Lisa and Kevin. This video is about being in the right place at the wrong time. Glacier National Park. Our timing wasn't the best, but we're making the best of it and want to share our experiences, how we found campsites and what we ended up doing. And we're gonna show you how to make the best and unique vegetarian sandwich. When we arrived, we just got one of the last spots. The smoke has literally started a couple days ago. And yeah, so we just came here for the beginning of the smoky season. Oh boy. Then it was finally time to actually go to Glacier. 0 miles per hour.
No.
2.
Yeah.
We basically just wanted to find out what to do in Glacier in general and what to do on smoky days and what about that smoke, how long is that gonna last and all those things. Yeah, because we didn't have a plan. First bike ride in forever. For me. So in the visitor center, the weather forecast called for rain in the next few days, so we decided to stick it out and see. It's 3 p.m. We're at Glacier National Park and it's time for some lunch. Because it's smoky, so we don't really have anything else to do right now. We're making our favorite sandwich, and it's called the broccoli Reuben. It's kind of like a Reuben sandwich, but it's vegetarian. Cut broccoli.
More broccoli, the better.
You also need krauts, mayonnaise, pickles,
Cheese.
cheese, that doesn't look like cheese, tomato, ketchup. Ketchup. And then of course sandwiches. Bread. Toast bread first. And in the meantime, prepare your Russian dressing.
Got some homemade pickles for my sister.
Thanks, Chelsea. Fat boy.
Good.
For the dressing, you need to take some pickles, cut them very, very tiny, and then just mix it with mayonnaise and ketchup. Simple. Finally, we have some use for a ketchup. Mayonnaise.
Pickle.
Pickle. Perfect color. You want it to be peachy. You need a lid for this recipe.
Salt.
Cut the cheese. Group the broccoli in square halves. Melt some cheese on top. And then prepare sandwiches. The camera pooped out, so you spread the Russian dressing on here. And then...
This is how you squeeze sauerkraut. You just squeeze the juice out.
Try to put this on, I guess on the sauerkraut. Doesn't really matter. Messy. since it was so smoky out, we still didn't really know what to do, and we just headed back. We had a different plan. But first, let me tell you something about Glacier. This is Glacier National Park. This is where the good free camp spots are. This is native land, so no camping there. These are mainly dirt roads, and this is the main road through Glacier, the Going to the Sun road. It takes about 2 hours to go all the way to the other side. It's super windy and all about the views, so not really cool to do with zero visibility. There's also Many Glacier, a bit out of the way, and Medicine, much more out of the way. Back to our plan, we went fishing.
Simply the best.
Usually you need a fishing license for every state, but in Glacier, everybody can go fishing. The reason is they have a problem with the invasive lake trout. This tiny pullout, barely up a different road, was just perfect for the night. Good views, no traffic, and no complaints. Still smoky. We wanted to hike the Avalanche Creek Trail, but there was no parking left. So we went to a lesser known hike nearby and then just drove back.
Righty-ho. Hello, chap.
Look at these fools. Seriously, who does that? Okay. Third day is the charm, right? Finally, you could see some blue in the sky. You could see shadows on the ground, actual clouds, and we felt so relieved. So we finally drove the Going to the Sun road all the way. Well, we didn't really have a plan though, because we didn't know where we would be able to spend the night this time. Preferably, we wouldn't have to drive back the same day, but most campgrounds further east were already closed for the season, and there is no free camping outside on the east, and there was only one national park campground that was first come first serve, and the one other private campground right outside the park didn't answer the phone whether they have respots or not, so our hopes and expectations were not super high. We just found a campground in Glacier Park, first come first serve, which is really lucky. First campground, and they even have free showers, which we really need by now. It's been 3 days. We don't have to drive all the way back. It took us like what, 1.5?
Maybe close to 2 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very windy, narrow, and steep.
Very beautiful, but also, yeah, not ideal to just drive multiple times. We want to do some waterfall hikes today, and then tomorrow, once maybe hopefully the sky has cleared a little more, we want to do some view hikes. Today there's supposed to be some thunderstorms, maybe later tonight, with some rain. Let's see how the waterfalls are. waterfalls were great, but this whole scenery of ghost trees all around us made this hike even better, I think. This was the campground shower. A bit old, not so clean, and due to the moisture it was occasionally dripping from the ceiling. But hey, it's free and no time restrictions, so all good. Look at the sky! Oh, just look at it! We just added one more day to our itinerary and headed to the mini glacier area. It was time for our first big hike. Actually, the biggest hike we have ever done together and solo in like many years. Up to an actual glacier. Grinnell Glacier. But the cherry on top was really the interesting landscape right at the glacier that you could just hike through wildly. And then I found this. Look at this. I needed to touch it and see. Yeah, kind of a bummer, but I guess it makes sense that way. We're just coming back from the Grinnell Glacier and Grinnell Lake. There's views all along the way, which is insane. We saw some goat. And sheep. Mr. Bombastic. And a lot of chipmunks.
Dirt bath?
So chipmunks apparently love a scenic view. We always see them when they're on a beautiful rock. It's just really nice here, and it was raining last night, which probably really helped with the weather and clearing up a little bit of smoke. It's still a little hazy out, but it is much better than yesterday, and the sun's out and it's just really gorgeous. Yeah, this hike is very popular. We saw so many people and are still seeing a lot of people going up. We started at around 11, and man, it's like at least once a minute, one group, but it's still okay. It's not like super duper annoying. So we took a shower last night, and we're just gonna take another shower tonight because we don't know when our next shower is gonna be. And tonight we're gonna treat ourselves to an actual dinner somewhere. Really looking forward to it. We've only spent like $17 for dine-out food so far in those 2 weeks. But tonight we're going wild. I feel like we deserved it after a 12-mile hike. And speaking of, I mean, just look down. And tomorrow we'll have another day of glacier. That time we're gonna go to the Logan Pass area and do a couple short hikes there. Our legs hurt, our feet hurt. We'll see how we feel tonight and especially tomorrow morning if we can do the Highline Trail and the Hidden Lake Trail. Nuts. Made it. Yeah. Woohoo. Made it to Tandy.
Tired.
Tired
But
and afraid. No. We're fine.
Good. A plus.
It's about 7 o'clock now, and we are driving to Loco Pass, which is where we're gonna start 1 to 2 to 3 hikes today. And yeah, we're usually never up this early. And Kevin happened to be up and like half woke me up and proposed this idea. Yeah, I'm excited. I think we should see the sunrise at some point very soon, and maybe even some early morning wildlife.
Full.
What? Are you kidding me? They can't all be full. What the What the handicap, tour buses, bus. Are they serious? There's something. Jesus. Now that's nice and tight. Ah, there's more actually there. Why does it say full? Do they just always say that? Not the sunrise photographers. Well, that was nerve-wracking. Anyways, Kevin went back to sleep and I went exploring and spontaneously decided to go on this hike up to Hidden Lake. The name does not let down. I mean, there is not a hint of a lake. Well, I rushed back because I never told Kevin where I was going and didn't have service, but he was still asleep. So slowly the sky cleared a bit, and by like 8:30 the lot was completely full. And then we started our second big hike, more or less, the Highline Trail. It's a very long and scenic trail that will get you to Grinnell Glacier from the other side though. We just decided to walk as long as we felt like.
Kevin here. We're out here on the Highline Trail. It's nice, beautiful views.
Thanks for vlogging. Yeah, we made it to the saddle. Here. Yeah, I'm here too. Hi.
Look at that.
I look at it.
Look at those. Pretty good.
Look at the sunshine. We decided to go back to spend our last night at this epic campsite right by the river, and we finally had our very first fire on this trip. And we headed down south in light speed to escape the oncoming winter and explore more of Montana and Idaho. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Could just go pee in here, but I think I'm just gonna get a real one.